Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about efficiencies and inefficiencies of the array methods, which are array.pop, push, shift and unshift method. I'll give you the spoiler right away. Array.pop and push are the efficient one, while array.shift and unshift are the inefficient one. Stick till the end of this video to get the answer. Before talking about efficiencies and inefficiencies of these array methods, before talking about efficiencies and inefficiencies of these array methods, let's talk about how do they operate on the array instance. Pop removes the last element, shift removes the first element, while push inserts at the end of the array and unshift inserts at the start of the array. So first, we'll find out which array method is efficient in inserting the data. So what we are going to do is, we are going to insert the data inside the array, okay, with these two methods, array.push and array.pop method, and we will find out how many operation does each method is going to take to complete the task. Okay, so first talk about the array.push method. Array.push method will go over here and insert the element x, and before doing that, it will find out the length of the array. Because by that only it is going to know like what is the end of the array. Okay, so it will find out the length of the array and it will create a space for itself. It will say that ARR of say for example 6 would be our new length, and it will say that keep the data over here. So it will say ARR of 6. It has created a new memory for itself, and it has assigned the value to that memory, meaning that ARR of 6 is now having a value of x. But now now let's see about the array.unshift method. It will go over here and it will see what is the start of the index. Okay, it will obviously the start of the index would be 0, but it will see that there's already one element is sitting over here. Okay, so before inserting the data in the array at the start of the array, it will ask this element, can you please move over to the next index. Then it will see that the next index is also occupied, so it will ask the next index to move over. Then it will ask the next index to move over, and similarly the process will go on until the size of the array, until it will reach the end of the array. It will do the same process. But can you see that array.push method is having way too less operations compared to array.unshift, and we can say that array.push method is doing only one operation, while array.unshift method is doing an operation. As the size grows of the array as the size grow of the array, the operation will also grow in array.unshift method. So that is the reason why array.push method is efficient and this is inefficient. And we will do array.push in O of 1, right, and we will do the array.unshift in O of n. Okay, so this is how we find out which method is efficient and between array.push and unshift. Like we evaluated the push and unshift method, now we are going to evaluate the pop and shift method when we are going to delete the elements from the array. Okay, so here we are going to call the pop method, and pop method will find out the last element of the array, and it will just delete these element. Okay, and it will say that ARR of 6 and DELET. I'm not going into the syntax, but it will do similar kind of operation. And when we call this shift method, it will go over here and it will find out the first element to delete. Okay, but it can't leave this. If it deletes the first element, it can't leave this memory empty. It will say to the next element, can you please come over? And then if this element comes over, this place would be empty. Then it will ask next element to come over. Then it will ask the next element to come over, and these operations will go until the length of the array. Okay, and if the array length is bigger, so the operation will grow exponentially. Okay, so here also our array.pop method is doing operation in O of 1, and our array.shift method is doing operations in O of n. Okay, I hope you have understood this concept, and how did we evaluated the efficiency and inefficiency between array.push, shift, unshift and shift, or whatever these four operations. And so guys, now we are concluding that arrays are efficient while when you are adding and deleting the elements from the end of the array, and they are inefficient when you are adding and deleting the elements at the start of the array. Okay, and do you know what else the array are inefficient of? And do you know what else the array are inefficient of? They are inefficient of searching. Okay, so you have to subscribe to my channel to find out why array methods are inefficient for searching, and what alternative do we have for searching. Okay, so if you like the content, you can like to my channel and subscribe, like to my video and subscribe to my channel. And let me know in the comments which part was confusing and which part was very easy and helpful for you. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.